Hey y'all!
Welcome to our channel
Call to Inspire.
This is your girl Trina.
This is LaWanda.
Yes, we're coming to you guys today with a good topic. You guys, we're going to be talking about life out of order.
Yes. So basically what we mean when we refer to life out of order, meaning that we don't have to do things in order that the world thinks that you need to do it in.
Yes. So in other words, just like Wanda said, life out of order is simply life out of order. You know, things are not going to always go as planned. Things are not going to always go as they are in your mind, honey. Like the Lord has a plan for all of us. We may think we want things to go A, B, and C, but hey, you never know. Things being out of order can get things right on track in your life.
Yes.
So yeah, we're going to be coming to you guys with different topics today. Just touching on different topics, different suggestions, ideas of different areas and where life may be out of order for you. And we can also, we're going to be sharing our own experiences as well.
Yes. So when we say life out of order, here's a great example of life out of order. Now, I had a lot of people think that you should have your children at a certain age. Like, oh, have your children before 25, have your children before 26 or 27. If you don't have your children before 25, 26, or 27, it's okay. You can still enjoy life. You can still have your children after 30, after 35, after 40. There are people having children at 50. It's okay.
Yes.
I had my son, my second son, when I was 31 years old. Going to school full time, working full time. I did everything that they say you shouldn't do or you couldn't do at this time. I had a healthy baby boy. No issues, no problem. I jumped right back in. Had him on a Tuesday, was right back at work, doing everything I need to do. Nothing stopped me. It's all about you and your mindset and setting that goal of you doing your own thing in your own time, not when the world said it's okay.
Absolutely. And I agree, LaWanda. So this piggybacking off of her topic, but she decided to focus on having children after a certain age, which brings me to my main point of just the main stressors that family put on you, that people put on you, society put on you. We're living in a world today where everybody feels like, hey, at a certain age, don't have no babies, don't bother, you too old, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can do anything as long as your body and your mind allows it to happen.
Yes.
For me personally, I don't have any children, but I wanted to go into the topic more so of going back to school as an adult. You guys, there are so many people, you'd be surprised, that are going back to school and getting masters and PhDs and all these things older, as they're older adults. We sit back and we think if we ain't got everything by 30 or 31, what's the point? Or by 2021, what's the point? At the end of the day, everybody's life is on their own pace. All right, so for my own personal experience, you guys, I'm 32. This is my second year in St. Joseph's University, so I decided to go back to school when I was, older in my age. So I've decided, hey, I wanted something more for myself. I wanted to do something better. Me just having, associates and working in this field, it just wasn't enough for me. I wasn't fulfilled. Had I would have let society, friends, the world say, hey, you are already 30. What's the point? You already got a job. Milk it. You already got associates. Why even continue to go further? I would have been stuck. So I made the decision to say, hey, you know what? No, I want to pursue my education. I want to go further. Opportunities are now there, you guys, where jobs are doing tuition reimbursement, and you have all these different grants and loans and all these things to help you get that extra push into your career by providing the funds for school. So I encourage you guys to go ahead and take the next step at any age. You'd be surprised. I'm a junior at St. Joe's, so now going in, I have people in my class who are 46, who are almost 50 in the same class as me, going back and getting a degree, and they're not even thinking twice about it. So I want to encourage you guys, don't be discouraged. For me, when I went back, it was very nerve-wracking, trying to get readjusted, learning the school, being around students with different age groups, and just trying to get back into the flow of it. But I promise you guys, if you take the step to do something that's out of order, that may be a little uncomfortable or not what society feels, I think you'd be surprised at the impact and what can come out of it. So next year I'll be graduating with a bachelor's degree. Had I stopped and said, hey, I'm too old, I can't keep up with these kids, I can't write papers, grammar, I can't do this, I wouldn't be here right now. So I encourage you guys, whether it's going back as an adult, whether it's going back with children, married, you set your mind to doing
Yes.
it, you can make it happen.
Yes. Here's another example. I have 2 boys, a teenager and an 8-year-old. I went back to school to get my MBA. And I went, you have to find programs that fit your lifestyle. I have 1 class a week, every Thursday night. And it is adjusted so that I can still be a full-time employee. I'm still a mother 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And I have not skipped a beat at all. I'm not going by what people said I should do. It's a program. I can do it at my own pace. Don't worry about if you all student loans or I'm too old. I have maxed out of my my loans, my grants. Take advantage of that tuition reimbursement. I pay for 1 class at a time. Do things at your own pace in which you can do it. Don't allow anybody to rush you or say that you can't do something that you put your mind to do. You can do it. You definitely can do it. I do want to leave you with a few points on how you can do it. 1, you have to know who you are. Don't allow anybody to define you. Don't allow the world to define you. Define yourself, because if you don't, the world will define who you are. Understand your destiny. It is for you. You make your own destiny. Pray about it. Talk to somebody about it. But speak life into your destiny. Don't get discouraged. The process is going to change. The order is going to change. It's not going to be A, B, C, D all the time. Sometimes maybe A, D, B, and C. Do not be discouraged. If you fall, get back up, jump back in. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, who love on you, who's going to push you, and make sure that you get to where you need to be. Just don't give up.
Yes, absolutely. Wanda made some really good points, you guys. She nailed it. You know.
Don't give up. You can do it.
She nailed it, you guys. Another good tool you guys could use if you are like myself, going to school and you're you know, I don't have any children, but you're older in age or whatever, you go back to school. They have good resource centers at these schools. So take advantage, you guys, of the resources at any university, whether it's online, on campus. They got tutors. They got people that help you write papers, grammars. You know, there's all type of financial programs that you can get into. Depending on your job, contact your employer. You can go to tuition reimbursement. You know, all these things. Do whatever is necessary to allow yourself to be in the position to go after your dreams, go after that degree. Don't let nothing stop you. You know, don't even worry about not being able to live up to the expectations of younger students, you know, who are more sharper or more wiser. A lot of people's fears, adults like myself, when they go back into school, a lot of them aren't computer literate. You know, a lot of them don't know how to do a lot of things on a computer, software, programs. It's intimidating. A lot of people my age and older just not as tech savvy and not as computer savvy, so it kind of backs them off. But I encourage each and one of you guys, take a chance. There's so many people that can help you. Programs, tutors, you know, get into small groups, anything that you can do to make it possible. Like I personally struggle with grammar. I go to the writing center. You know, I go see a tutor. They come right online, right on virtual. And we're dealing with the pandemic. That's not an excuse neither. They come right online virtually to help you guys out, do what you need, you know, to get papers written, papers edited, whatever you need, you guys. I just don't want anybody to feel that because they're 30 or they're a certain age or they have kids, that school is out of the question. It's not. You know, you're just beginning to learn yourself at a 30 or 35-year-old age range, where you decide, hey, this is really what I want to do with my life. Let me shift, and that's going to take maybe going back to school. You know, so I encourage you guys, don't be discouraged because of the time, because of who's ahead of you, who got the degree, who don't got the degree. Even if you got to go it alone, everybody's not going to support you guys. You got to be committed to want to make sure that you are furthering your education for yourself.
And sometimes you have to be okay with being alone. Because your journey is for you, it's not for everybody. And everybody's not going to understand your journey, which is for you. So you have to learn to encourage yourself. You can do it. Just know that everything does not have to happen in order. Because life sometimes happens out of order.
So that's school, you guys. So dealing with that aspect from school, we're also going to go into family pressures. So the same thing of where our concept came from is life out of order. A lot of that stems from family pressure. We have a lot of parents that say, hey, we're these grandbabies. We need some grandbabies around here. You're 30. A lot of family members say, oh, you should have a house by 30. You should have a car. You should be married. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. A lot of expectations from other people be placed on you. Do not allow anybody's expectations to become your own.
Yes.
At the end of the day, just because mom and dad went to school to be doctors, that don't mean you have to be a doctor. Or uncle went to go be a lawyer, and everybody in your family's a lawyer. Don't mean you have to be a lawyer. I encourage you guys to stay true to who you are.
Yes.
You find yourself as life goes on, as experiences happen, as you grow through things, as you go through things, you begin to learn yourself. So I encourage you guys to not even allow your family to pressure you into doing things that just doesn't suit your personality, or something that you're interested in doing, because a lot of the things that happen where we talk about life out of order is because we're trying to go with the order of what we think it is, or what mom and dad thinks, or what our cousins think. At the end of the day, everybody's life and path is set for their own.
Yes.
You cannot go they got the car and they got the house, then they got married and had kids. It doesn't always go that way. We have people that have babies first, then get married. We got people that get they get the job first, then go back for the degree. Life happens the way it does, but it's suitable for each and every individual, because we're all different. So I encourage you guys to, even if it's family, be true to who you are. Stay on the path that you have set for yourself. Do not get caught up in the expectations of people want you to have kids, people want you to get married, people want you to get a house and get a car. You got to do what works best for you.
And remember, there's no right or wrong way to be on your journey, on your own path. You set that yourself. So don't allow anybody to say, oh, don't do it like this, don't do it like that.
Exactly.
Do it your way. Do the way that you can do it, the way that you know you're going to succeed when you're doing it.
Exactly.
Oh, gosh. So another great example is we're on social media so much. We're looking at Instagram, we're looking at Facebook. We see all these things that people acquire now. Oh, they're getting fast money this way, or they're getting to their job this way, or they're getting their body this way because of this, and that. Their journey is not your journey. Your journey is on your own. Don't allow what you see to dictate what you need to do for yourself to get to where you need to go at. You may not can't get that Botox or that tummy tuck that you may have to work out in your own time.
Yes.
Don't rush it. What works for somebody may not work for you.
Exactly.
What got somebody somewhere may kill you. So just make sure that you're doing your own journey your own way. Don't allow what you see to make you believe that that's the only way to get there, because it's not. There's so many ways to get to that destination that you want to get to.
Yes.
You just have to find the right journey and take it.
Yes, you guys. So Wanda hit it on the nose, y'all. So basically, it's very self-explanatory, like just what she said, the social media aspect. Listen to me clearly, guys. False reality.
Yes.
False reality. Everybody online ain't happy. Everybody online ain't getting it how it seems. Do not allow your life to be dictated by what you see.
Yes.
People post and put up the perception of what they want you to see. You won't see everything behind the scenes because you're just not there. So you're only seeing that glimpse of their life that they're allowing you into. We all have problems. We all have issues. We're all struggling. We're all trying to get to the next level in our life, trying to reach our next goal. So you may only get the glimpses where they accomplished it. But there are some people out here that don't always get the mark. They don't always meet the mark. They don't always accomplish every goal. And some days they're not always happy. And some days they're not always good. And some days they're not feeling cute or feeling pretty or flossing or profiling or flexing. That's just not reality. So I hope that you guys don't always look at the world's view and society and social media and even TV and YouTube and look at people that say, oh, wow, I should be doing this because they're doing this. If anything, look at it as motivation.
Yes.
Look at it to say, okay, they doing this. Let me go out there and try it. Let me go out there and push. Oh, she went back to school. I can do it. Look at it as and find a spark. Find something out of it to make you move, to inspire you. But do not lower yourself or even stress yourself out to try to be something that you're not, or even try to be on the same level with somebody else. And that's where a lot of us get caught up at. And LaWanda and myself are here to tell you guys, everybody is set at the pace for their life on their own. Everybody is going through different things at different levels and different paces and different seasons.
Yes.
What somebody else is grace for, you may not be grace for.
Yes.
So you cannot put yourself in the situation of, well, their life is all together and they got A, B, C, and D. Doesn't happen that way for everybody. Like I said, the baby may come first. The marriage may come later at 45. You might get the house at 45. You know, nothing stops because it's not in the order. It's all in God's design, but it's His timing.
All in His plan.
So be productive in your time, guys. Use your time wisely. Focus on yourself. And this is why we come to you to say life out of order, because sometimes, hey, being out of order, like I said, gets you right to where you need to be. Exactly.
And remember, everybody don't post who they really are.
Yes.
So don't get caught up in what these posts say all the time. But they don't post who they supposed to be.
Amen.
So remember,
Yes.
use it. Katrina said it. Use it as a tool to get to where you are, where you want it to be. Hashtag make it your own.
Yes, yes. Hashtag be inspired, be enlightened, and
Be
you.
encouraged.
Be encouraged. So we thank you guys. We really don't have any much else right now, but we thank you for tuning in. You know, like again, I said, myself and LaWanda, we're here to encourage you and uplift you guys, to support you guys, and whatever it is that you may be going through or dealing with or facing in your life, please, please do not look at your life as less than. You're not worthy. You're not enough because you don't have what the next person has. Life out of order is just simply what it is.
With us, send us your questions, your comments, your concerns, your issues, what you want us to talk about, who you want to see. If you have any stories you want to tell us, we want to continue to encourage people. Send us your stories so we can share that. We will read them and we will share them if you want us to share them with people. Stay connected with us. We love to hear from you. Subscribe to our station. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. Tell your parents.
Yes, call to inspire.
Call
you guys.
to inspire. That's what we do.
Yes, every day, all day. So make sure you hit the subscribe link at the bottom. I'll list any references that I have. Any references that I have at the bottom, I'll list that as well. But definitely, guys, please tune in. Please join. Please watch. Tell everybody. And be encouraged and be inspired.
Be encouraged.
Thank you, guys. Signing out.
Till next time.